Fire in the hole, let's cook some Kor Mu Yang Sang Som. That's whiskey roasted pork to you. Okay, let's get going with this. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. Today we're cooking up a Thai dish. We're going to marinate these. This is what they call pork country ribs, and I've cut them into chunks to make skewers of pork with. We're going to marinate this pork with this Thai marinade, and the dish is called Kor Mu Yang Sang Som, which translates to whiskey roasted pork. So go figure, whiskey roasted pork. Now it's got some ingredients that I never heard of. I'm trying them out for the first time. This is palm sugar. Palm sugar is made from coconut syrup, 100% coconut syrup. And we're going to put about 4 tablespoons of palm sugar in there, in my bowl. It's kind of tough stuff. It comes 2 ways. You can either buy it like this, it's in a jar like peanut butter, or you can get it like little hockey pucks of stuff, which are really hard. This stuff's at least a little homogenized. I'm going to put about 4 heaping tablespoons of that in there, palm sugar. And I'm making a double batch here because I'm going to put half of it on the pork, and then I'm going to use the other half of it and going to reserve it and baste the pork with it while it's cooking. So it's kind of tough stuff. You got to kind of like peanut butter. You got to get it out of that jar. Palm sugar. I never worked with this before. Anyway, there it is. 4 tablespoons of palm sugar. Okay. Next, we're going to go in with 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. Everybody knows what soy sauce is. We're going to measure out 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. That's good stuff. We got to get that palm sugar broke down a bit. It's got to get homogenized down into that soy sauce. I'll probably use a whisk to get that done. Anyway, it's starting to break down there like that, you see. Yeah, we're getting it done. There we go. Okay, next thing we need is some fish sauce. No Thai dish would be complete without some fish sauce. We're going to put about 4 tablespoons of fish sauce in there. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. So we got soy sauce, fish sauce, and palm sugar in there. Gonna mix that up. Then we got some oyster sauce, which is another great Oriental ingredient. And my spoon just ran down into the stuff. Gonna put about 4 tablespoons of oyster sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, what do you know? He can count to 4. Okay. 4 tablespoons of oyster sauce. So we've got oyster sauce, fish sauce, soy sauce, and palm sugar. Looking pretty good so far. Like I said, I'm going to reserve half of this to brush on the meat while it's cooking, and the other half will pour over the meat. For a marinade, we're going to marinate it overnight. We're going to throw in some spring onions. I really don't know how much spring onions that is. It's about a half a bundle of spring onions that I cut up small. And then I've got some cilantro. About a bundle of cilantro that I cut up, chopped up. We've really got it going on now, boy. You should smell this. This smells great. Now we're going to put in the kicker. Here's the kicker. Old number 7, Tennessee whiskey, Jack Daniels. You're supposed to use Thai whiskey, but I got cheap and I decided to use some Jack Daniels. I'm going to put I'm going to call it a cup of Jack Daniels, maybe a little more. Why not? Jack Daniels is good stuff. So we've got our that smells good now, boy, let me tell you what. Okay, we're going to get that mixed up with that palm sugar, Jack Daniels, fish sauce, oyster sauce, soy sauce, spring onions, and cilantro. I'm going to pour half of this over the pork to marinate it. And then tomorrow, well, oh boy, does that smell good. You can smell that jack in there, boy. Tomorrow while it's cooking, I'll use the other half of this to brush over the pork. So let me get that poured over the pork, and I'll get that marinated overnight. We'll cover it up in the refrigerator, and tomorrow we'll come back and we'll cook it. So come back tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. Stay tuned. My Kor Mu Yang Sang Som has been marinating all night, and I got it all skewered up. We're going to put it directly on the hot grill, right on the fire. I'll show you what that looks like. You know, I completely forgot to tell you yesterday that there's 8 cloves of garlic in that marinade. I completely forgot. I apologize. Anyway, let's get a focus on the grill and put that thing on the hot fire. Stay tuned. These are going to go right on the hot fire, just like that, just like you would see in Thailand. This is a Thai dish, if I haven't mentioned it. Anyway, there you go. Got my skewers on there. We're going to cook them. We're going to turn them, and we're going to baste them with the reserved marinade as they're cooking. So let me get a little bit of cook on them and get them turned, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So stay tuned. Got a little bit of char on there. We want that palm sugar and whiskey to caramelize on there. We're going to baste them with that reserved marinade. Going to keep that based on, and that palm sugar is going to caramelize and make a beautiful coating for our pork. Okay, that's just the first base. So let me keep turning it and coating it, and our Kor Mu Yang Sang Som will soon be done, so stay tuned. We're going to drink a Thai beer too, so stay tuned. My Kor Mu Yang Sang Som is done. There's the frosty root boy mug, and here's today's beer, Thai beer, Sing Ha, premium exported Thai beer, all the way from Thailand. This is a lager. It's brewed with barley, hops, malt, and water. Original Thai beer since 1933. Singha Corporation, Bangkok, Thailand. This is what Budweiser should be and isn't. This is real beer, brewed the old-fashioned way since 1933. It's kind of foamy because I just put it in the freezer for a few minutes. I just bought it, and it hasn't had a chance to really chill down. That's why it's got so much head on it. But it is just a lager, and this is like the national beer of Thailand. Singha, which I assume you could buy Kor Mu Sang Yang Som in Thailand on any street corner, and you could probably get a nice cold Singha almost anywhere in Thailand. Well, let's take a sniff of it. Enough of talking. Let's take a sniff and take a quaff. It smells great. It smells great. You can smell the hops. You can smell the barley. This is beer. This is real beer. Let's quaff the froth off it, Roll. What do you think? That's excellent. Very good beer from Thailand. And now we got some pork. And the recipe for this pork comes from Thailand. And you wouldn't know it because I think most Thai dishes are very spicy. This one's not spicy at all. It's got the whiskey marinade on there. I'm going to pull a piece off the end here. It's real sticky because that palm sugar is real sticky. I'll take a taste of that. Don't that look good? Oh yeah. That's excellent. You can taste the whiskey and the palm sugar caramelized on there, and it's so tender. Wow. That's some awesome pork right there. Let me tell you what. You know, yeah, this one turned out really well. I'm real happy with it. Just gonna wipe my hand. You can taste the whiskey in the marinade. It's excellent. Couldn't be better. I know I say this every time, but yes, I hooked it up. I really hooked it up. And that's some excellent pork right there. So like I always say, babies, if you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go up in the iCard and subscribe to my buddy Lars, Lassa's Cooking and Barbecue. You know, we did a collaboration a couple of weeks ago. I thought he was going to get a bunch of subs from it. He didn't really realize his dream on that one, but you know, please go subscribe to Lassa. That guy is a cooking machine. He cooks a new video almost every day. Go check him out. He knows what he's doing. He's cooking the right stuff. He's over in Sweden. He's a real cool dude. Please go subscribe to Lassa. Subscribe to Root Boy Cooks. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but I'll bet you we drink a beer, and this Thai beer is the perfect lager, perfect beer to have with pork or anything. And this is what Budweiser should be and isn't. Excellent. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye.